Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to The Witcher Wild Hunt as a continuation of our relaxed playthrough. Good evening, I hope you're well. We're back this evening for 2 hours as we continue on our journey with Geralt of Rivia. For those that don't know, this is our relaxed playthrough. This is where we just try and see every mission possible within the game without following any guides or anything like that. And we try and do everything there is possible to do. We don't focus on trophy hunting. We just focus on enjoying the game for what it is. There is a chance that obviously missions can't be completed because we don't know what's going to stop them being completed before we do it. And we've had that happen a few times where missions are no longer available because something else took place and stopped them. Doesn't mean any decision we make is blind, and obviously that has its own consequences. But that is our plan. That is how we've been doing it so far. While I'm just sorting out the YouTube side, the scheduled video is out as normal tomorrow afternoon, live post in the evening, but also we have the channel update tomorrow, 7 PM GMT channel update, and also we have the next live mainstream game on Sunday. Hang on, what's going on here? Right, something's going wrong, bear with me a second. I don't know what's going wrong. So on my laptop I can't see the stream. Hang on, let me try this again. Obviously the stream's going because I can hear it. I've got it on my phone, so I know the stream's live. I just for some reason cannot see it. Really unusual. Because obviously I have the laptop, so I can make sure the stream's working, but also I can keep an eye on chat at the same time. There we go, it's working now. I don't know what was going on there, but I've checked the sound. Sounds good. Yeah, so we're back this evening for 2 hours as we continue on. As I say, I don't really know what happened. Let me just check all that mess up. Everything else is filled in correctly. I think it should be. We good there. We good there. Cool. So as we go in to our save game, on the last stream of this last weekend, we went looking for some more Griffin gear and found it. We also stumbled upon another mission on the way. But we'll load in and it will give you an update on the story and where we're at with that as well. Let's have a look.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
So that's where the main story is at. We know where Ciri is meant to be. So that's something we need to do. Currently though, we're looking for a troll gone missing. This was a Witcher contract we gained in Velen. It's a low level one because we came across it quite late on. So we're going to finish that off first before we continue on. Main quest, we've basically got to go and find all our friends, all the people we've helped and seen along the way so far, and get them to come and help us. Some obviously cannot or will not come and help us. We have failed a mission, and I think it's because we didn't go and speak to her. So Kira Mitz will not come and help us now. That was one of the missions we failed without even knowing we was going to fail it. We needed to speak to her before we did anything else, and because we just do this as naturally as possible, it's not always possible. Gear we're currently using. We have made the Griffin armor. It's too low level for us to wear. We've made it though ready, and as soon as we get a chance to actually stick it in our box, we might do that, or we might keep it on us until we can upgrade it to a higher level. We have got a better weapon, but the only downside to the better weapon is the bonuses we get for the Tachar blade, which is actually better currently. So we'll keep that. We've got our steel weapon is the Tachar blade. I know I'm saying that completely wrong. Mastercrafted silver sword is our silver sword, and we have our crossbow there as well, which is actually a really good crossbow. It's armor piercing, weapon attack power, and adrenaline point gain, and we are wearing our witch hunter's armor, Nilfgaardian guardsman's gauntlets. We do need to change because they are heavy armor, mountain folk boots, and light armor assassin's trousers. This is all medium gear, which isn't my favourite. I prefer light gear, to be fair, but it's the one we had available to do. So to finish off the mission we were doing, we need to head to this camp here. Now we did the mission, I think it was around here somewhere at the end of last stream, and we need to go and hand in this mission. We haven't been to this camp before. We started riding towards it, and then we were running out of time in the last stream, so that's what we're going to do today. Finish that off, and then we'll pick another contract to do, whether it's a contract, a secondary quest, anything that's under the main quest level, but we'll also try and do these as we go. So currently we're in Velen, and obviously we've found the one mission in Velen that we could do here, so we're just looking at other Velen missions to see if there's anything else to do before we move on to Novigrad. And when we're in Novigrad, we will go and see Dijkstra. We have already spoke to Tristan Zoltan already. We've got to see Roach and Dijkstra. I don't know if Roach will help us because we failed his mission when it came to helping him with Vez. So there's a chance he won't come and help. But we won't know that till we're there. So we're heading down there. We may as well ride to whatever this building is there and head across. We can't fast travel. We've not been there before, this camp. This is a big army camp. So we'll ride to whatever this village is here, whether it's still a village or it's all been beset, we'll find out, I'm sure. So that's where we're heading first thing today. Now we've found out what happened to the patrol. We'll call good old Roach in. Not the same Roach we're about to go and see. If we head straight, and there should be a path by the looks of that. There's good old Roach. Come on, Roach.
Let's go.
There we go. Right, we should come across. I have to use the map a lot with this. There's a path coming up here. We can follow it. If we stay straight, we should be okay. Obviously, we don't have to stop and fight everything. There's no reason to. Because a lot of the time now, the things near us we're going to be over leveled for a lot of what we're up against. Just checking if there's anything here to pick up. Just check the map. So we're trying to head. Okay, we want to be heading slightly to the right here. I can hear wolves around. I don't really want to stop and fight wolves if we don't need to. Skirt around the edge of this if we can. Yeah. So is this are they wolves? No, they're deer. That's okay. I thought they were wolves again there. What have we got here? Abandoned camp? Okay, nothing's attacking us. I did think someone might attack us there, but it didn't. So we'll just continue on. As I say, we're trying to go back to the Nilfgaardian camp and hand this mission in. I say go back. We haven't actually been there before, but we'll stop off at this village here. There may be a fast travel point that would be helpful to grab. And we'll continue on. That looks quite interesting there, to be fair. I wonder what that is. And there's obviously that there. But we're making it to Nilfgaardian camp. As I say, we started this mission in the last stream. We ran out of time to finish it off last time round. So we'll try and get that done today. And then decide. We've got to go and see the other two people here anyway to see if they'll come and help us with Ciri and on the Isle of Mist. Okay, there's enemies here. They've just popped up bandits. Right, let's get off. They're going to attack, so there's no point in staying on the horse.
Don't let him catch his breath.
Always a good way to start is just by taking them completely down. They are very low level bandits, to be honest, so they weren't going to survive. The slow-mo was quite cool though. Bit more loot to sell when we get a chance. Well, since bandits were here, you're not going to let me in the house, are you? No, okay. So let's use the yard sign and blow the door in. What have we got inside? Anything nice to pick up? By the looks of it, actually. Is there nothing in here to pick up? Why'd I blow the door in for? There's nothing to pick up. Well, that's useless. 7% good in there at least, but nothing. Right over here in this building. There's a couple of barrels outside at least. A bit of wire. The usual good stuff that you like to collect. Anything else? Dwarven spirit. Is there nothing that I thought that you know? There's bandits around. You'd expect them to have stuff nearby. It seems like they didn't. Part of me is disappointed. I wanted some good loot, but obviously, we always take down bandits. Bandits are bad no matter what, aren't they? That's the thing. So we always have to take them down. But yeah, I was hoping for some better loot than that. Although there's still a few more houses here. This looks like an abandoned village by the looks of things. I do love this game and how you stumble across these things when you're out randomly looking for missions or going about your business, and you find these random buildings. And after a little exploration, you can actually figure out what happened there. That's what I really enjoy. Alright, I think another house to check out, but most of these are damaged houses. So yeah, the people who lived here have left a long time ago, I'd say. And there's nothing in them. Well, we've got a few bits of the bandits we can sell. That's, yeah, I was expecting more from the village, to be fair. Right, where's good old Roach? Come on, Roach, we've got stuff to do.
Go, go.
Bit of a shame, we didn't get anything decent from, but, you know, we checked out the village, that's the main thing. Now, we just keep heading round, follow the road round to the right and down. Wonder what that is. That sounds like a country house of some sort. I thought there'd be a fast travel point here as well, to be fair. But obviously not. We follow this round to the right. And as I say, we've not been here before. New marker, Kimbolt Way. So there's the fast travel point just behind us. Yeah, we've just had no reason to come this way. We've had no missions or anything bring us out this way till recently. And this was this one we stumbled upon. So that's how we've come to see it. Could hear noise. There's stuff out there, but I'm not too worried about it. Alright, where's this big bit of land with a house on it? I'm curious. Oh, I think it could be the one with smoke. Was that the camp? It's one of the two. Thing is, you can't take anything for granted. Anything around you could be hiding something. That's the thing. Okay, so we did see coming across this way. We've missed this up here. I wonder what that was. We might have to go back and have a look. So the house should be coming up on our right, and then the camp is not long afterwards. With the smoke coming out, I'm guessing someone lives there. I don't know if we're welcome. Kind of want to find out. House of Respite. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and find out. I don't, like I said, I don't know if we're welcome. We may not be. As long as I don't get into a fight with them, we're okay. Read it. Okay. Officers Club exclusive for active duty soldiers from the higher ranks. Full regimental dress mandatory. Yeah, look, they've already got the...
A deserter from the Squire 10. Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're not allowed in. I think that's quite plainly obvious. We're not welcome. But okay. For those that don't know, and if you haven't watched, there's a Witcher TV series on Netflix. The next series is actually out now. I think it's in 2 parts. There's another part out at the end of this month now, because we're in July. They're crying over husbands, sons that have been killed for different reasons. And here we are, we're here. We're going to dismount because I don't want to ride through all these people.
Civilization ends at this camp.
I was going to say, I didn't sure if they'd let us in, but they are going to.
Hey, you! Halt!
There we go.
Geralt of Rivia, correct? You were in White Orchard recently.
We were.
Near Vizima.
Mm-hmm. Charming village, if you don't...
Please tell me the men we killed earlier on in the game weren't from here.
One more, if not for you. Lena. She survived, thanks to your potion.
No, we saved someone there, didn't we?
Nilfgaardian soldiers so concerned about the fate of some simple Nordling. of surprising.
We did. We gave someone a potion to help
That
them.
night, when the griffin attacked her, she was on her way to meet me. In the woods, near the garrison.
Love knows no bounds. So we find out it's a brother or
Love
something.
knows no bounds.
Not so. Her parents told her that if they saw her with a Nilfgaardian, they would shave her head, cut out her tongue,
Oh wow.
and banish her from their home. Listen, Lena, she has not fully recovered. I took her with me when I was transferred. Thought she might get better. But no, she says nothing, recognizes no one.
So although we saved her life,
sleeps
she's
most
still
of the
unwell.
day.
I warned Tamira.
That's the
Nature
problem.
potions have powerful, usually permanent side effects. Can't do anything to help now. Maybe a mage could.
I don't know whether to thank you or curse you for not letting her die with
I
dignity.
thought he was really going to thank us
Trust
then
me.
for a minute.
Choice I had to make was harder.
I was going to say the choice we made at the time was a tricky one. We have got a quest to pick up to our left as well. I'm curious about that. I know we're handing in a mission here, but while we can pick up quests, especially ones you come across. The ones with notice boards are really easy to get to, but I like ones that just pop up. Got a Nilfgaardian woman here.
I have come from far away. To seek my son. He served in the Nazari cavalry. I must find him. I simply must.
I'm not one of your
I was
soldiers.
going to say, we're not part of
This
that.
is good. Our army refused to help. Yet help is what I need. So much so, I will ask a rock troll if required.
Interesting train of thought, ma'am.
Okay, let's find out a bit more.
Why'd you decide to look for your son now?
He wrote letters. To me, to his fiancée, regularly. They would come in the post each week. And suddenly, they
When we find
stopped.
out it's someone we
This
killed.
was unlike him.
We don't kill unless
Something
we
had
have to, but
happened,
we've
I
murdered a
knew.
few people in our time. Soldiers tell you anything?
His brothers in arms tell you anything?
Some will not speak at all, others lie. This quartermaster, for instance, he told me Herodoberth, my son, left the camp to scout and did not return.
Why, is that unlikely?
He serves in the light cavalry, Nazari brigade. My son was no scout. I
Okay.
require someone's help to find Herodoberth, or his body. Coin is no object.
What's he look like?
What's your son look like?
Unlike others, easily distinguished. In all Nilfgaard's army, I do not think there was another with his mane.
Oh, so he's red-haired.
Colour of fire.
A red-haired Nilfgaardian?
His father hailed from Magturga. Folk have like complexions there. My son inherited this trait, and others, from his father. May I count on your help?
Absolutely. We do everything we can to help everyone.
Do my best to help you.
You will not regret it. There is nothing I would not do for Herodoberth. Remember this.
I'll ask around, see if I can learn something.
My servant strove to do the same. He drank with the soldiery in the mess, but met no one from my son's company. It is as if it has ceased to exist. You must speak to the quartermaster. He is dismissive of me, but he will be more candid with you. I can feel it. A mother feels these things.
Okay, so we'll
Yes,
try and
we'll
do that
see.
whilst we're in the camp as well then. Blood Ties is a new mission. I just want to check the level of that mission. Not that it matters, we're here anyway. Blood Ties level 12, there we go. But yeah, they're the missions I really enjoy finding. The ones where you just happen upon them. They're the ones that I feel add the most value. And are really interesting. So I'm looking for the entrance. I probably could have carried on walking through then. This is just a little staging outpost by the looks of it. It's a big camp, isn't it? I could have, to be fair, I could have carried on riding Roach, I think. Oh, we've got a merchant here. Let's speak to the merchant. It's always worth speaking to merchants. You never know what they've got.
What?
What? Really?
Show me what you have in stock.
I don't like this merchant, the way he speaks. But yeah, I always check out the merchant. You never know if they've got something decent in stock. Nothing really brilliant, to be fair. The hunting boots are better than ours. Although we lose a lot of bonuses for an extra 4 armor. For that kind of difference, it's definitely not worth it. Yeah, again, even with 6 armor, it wouldn't be worth it, to be fair, even though we can't have them. Gloves, I want to get rid of our gloves because our gloves are heavy armor and I'm not a fan. But they do have good bonuses. So it's weighing that up. And it has to be worthwhile in terms of the gains and the armor. And currently it's not. Cavalry trousers are better than our assassin's trousers though. They're not that expensive. 113 crowns isn't that much. We do have a decent amount of money, to be fair. But we lose a lot of resistances, especially vitality there. So I'm not overly worried. What else has he got? Parchment. Not worried about being able to craft that. Glyph of Yrden. Axie. No, the lesser glyphs it's not worthwhile for us at the minute. And I don't really know what ingredients we need for anything at this point. We need to have a proper look at what we want to acquire. Obviously, I think we need to upgrade these. We need a Grand Master. No, we need the Grand Master level to unlock bonuses. Oh no, that's not that. We need to upgrade them, but we can't do that until we have the right blacksmith. I think that's what I'm trying to say. So nothing that we want to buy, but we might as well sell the stuff we got off the bandits. Make a bit more coin to add to our riches. I'm pretty sure we needed a shirt for something, but I can't remember what it was. Obviously we're not going to sell the Witcher gear. We never sell Witcher gear. Pretty sure we needed a shirt for something. So we took a bit of his coin. There was nothing really much else we can get from him. I just want to check. Alchemy, crafting. I'm pretty sure we needed a shirt for something, and now we've got one. Obviously we need black tools to make any of this. The Griffin boots we've already got. Master crafted there, but we need superior. So we need to find the superior diagrams before we can upgrade the one stuff we've made, which we'll do in time if we can. If we find it, obviously. If we don't find it, it's going to be one of those other things. It's going to be one of those things we'll have to wait and see, aren't we? What did we need? I'm sure we saw something we needed a shirt for. So that Griffin armor needed a shirt. We've already made that though now. Because we've done that one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we just missed the superior diagrams. That's why I needed a shirt. On to Mr. Unicorn, good evening, how are you? Why did you get suspended and banned? What did you do? Oh, there's another merchant over here. What's this merchant got? There's a few merchants here. Is he a happier fellow than the other one? At least he didn't say what this time.
Show me what you've got on offer.
And what have you been playing? There is reasons they get banned nowadays, because especially if you're in party chat with people as well. It's so easy to get banned in party chat now. That's a pretty good sword to have, to be fair. That's not as good. Mastercrafted silver sword. Obviously, we lose all their bonuses. Velen. Again, bonuses make a massive difference. To be fair, has he got anything? Diagrams are only good for us. Runestones. Not fussed about runestones, to be fair. None of that kind of stuff bothers me. Yeah. And nothing else is really got of any real use to us. It's always worth checking. You never know when you need something from them.
So long.
Okay, we are trying to get inside the camp. It's just a long way to get inside. There's so many different people to see on the way. We've got an extra mission picked up for when we're inside the camp as well, so we'll try and do that inside. You YouTube thing, because you know there's random group chats, so random people add you to chats. Yeah, you need to, as soon as you're added, you need to get out of it quickly. But yeah, there we go. There's a fast travel point for this camp at least. That's that gained. But yeah, in terms of banning your account, it's probably because you've been reported for something. That's generally what happens, even if you didn't mean it or didn't say anything. You can get banned if you're not careful. It came in. They started any voice chats you have with people now are monitored. It's one of the rules they brought in a little while back now. And it does catch people out quite often. How your ban can't be for that long. Normally it's only like 24 hours or 3 days or something like that. Click on that. Okay, we've got an undiscovered location off the notice board. Is that it? Okay, we got an undiscovered location off the notice board, and that was it. But I don't know where. Yeah, it gave us an undiscovered location, but I'm not sure where it is, to be fair. Doesn't always tell us. Okay, we're heading into the camp anyway. So we're handing the mission with the quartermaster, and we need to speak to him about a different matter at the same time. There is a chest over there. It's probably got some really good gear in it, but we don't steal from anyone. Alright, let's speak to the quartermaster.
Why do you sniff around here?
We're not sniffing around.
Wait. 2 swords, eyes like slits. You are a witcher, is that so?
Geralt of Rivia.
I have not heard the name. But you will find work here, this I know.
So yeah, the minute I get added to any group chats, I leave them straight away. Right, we've got to speak. You lose a unit recently. That's one of the first things. That's the mission we're in the middle of, so we can hand that in now.
One is missing, yes. Did you find my notice?
No,
we found their bodies. We started the mission before we got the notice.
They wandered into her hunting ground.
A wyvern?
Little kids, and there's two on that screen.
Discovered something else. You didn't send those boys out.
Yeah, so that's why you got banned right there.
Let some Redanian prisoners out.
Can't say that anymore. You can't say that to anyone, or type it in a message to anyone. They got a lot stricter.
Those men haven't been forgotten. Someone will come asking about them.
In Nilfgaard, any soldier who is taken prisoner is as if dead.
Those prisoners were from Redania.
Soon to be an imperial province. Before
he doesn't want people to know about the bodies.
The great sun will fly upon banners above Redania's capital.
Okay, I was going to say pay up, but at the same time, do I want to push it? I don't know if we're going to miss out on more stuff because if we try and push it too much. Yeah, you need to be careful what you're saying in chat for a start. But yes, that would be why you're banned. Did you get a notification of how long for? Don't want your reward.
I don't want your coin.
Oh, dead men buried in the woods. You are offended? They died honorably. Soldiers who
I didn't want to push it too much.
Here in Velen, hunger is our greatest foe.
But I may have gone the wrong way.
What was I to feed those prisoners, eh? Grass and mud?
So they were prisoners, the people that we found.
You're a murderer, plain and simple.
I am an imperial quartermaster, and we are done.
I've just upset him. That's annoying. Quest updated. So we completed the mission, which is fine. I didn't lose out. Okay, I think we can still talk to him. We've got another mission where we need to speak to him. And I had a feeling I'd messed it up by saying I didn't want his money. But I think we're okay. Blood ties, this one here. Also, he sells stuff, so I want to have a look at that as well.
Greetings, quartermaster.
You called them the M word. Yeah, so that's why then.
How can I help?
That's why you're banned. Doesn't matter who starts it. They obviously reported you. So because they reported you, that's why you're banned. Do you know how long for? Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated. But yeah, be a bit careful what you're saying in chat, Optimistic Unicorn. In fact, I might hide some of what you've put. Because it's just really bad. I'm not doing anything to you. I'm just going to remove the stuff that people are going to find offensive. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter who starts it. That's the thing. Keller, good evening. How are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated. But yeah, now all the chats are monitored now. So anything you say, you get reported for, you're done. You're banned automatically. What do I do when I'm added to random chats? I ignore them and get myself and just delete the chat immediately. That's why if you've added me on PlayStation, you'll find I'm never online, even when we're streaming. I'm always offline. It's always private. It's to stop people adding me to random chats and game invites and stuff like that, because it's just too easy to get banned nowadays. You say one word wrong to someone, you get banned for it. So it's easier just to just let it go. You're just relaxing, are you, Keller? Nice to hear. Let's see what he's selling. We need to speak to him about this woman outside. As we've just picked up that mission. Is that what he's selling? What's the point of him selling anything if that's all he's selling? The sword's rubbish. The trousers are rubbish too. They're slightly better armour than ours, but that's rubbish. I was expecting to sell something decent. Okay, fair enough. He doesn't have anything good then. Do you know what? Let's have give him a quick game of Gwent. We don't play Gwent very often with people. Oh, it's for money. Oh, okay. If I'd known it's for money, I wouldn't have done it.
Been a while since I played cards.
There's a chance we get a unique card out of some of these people because we're not aiming to get them. It's only every now and then we go for it. But I thought we'd give it a go. If it's for money, you know you're not going to get anything decent out of it, unfortunately. But we'll give him a quick game of Gwent. I was hoping it would be for a unique card or something, but there we go. They're monitored and watched. That's why it easily get reported. Yeah, that it came in, well, a couple of years back now. And so even if someone didn't report you, they're monitored. Fortunately, this is your third time. Oh, so you got a whole week now. Yeah, that's not good. Have we got a second? We haven't got a second one of him, so it might be worth redrawing him and him. So we'll redraw that one. Oh, now we'll keep that one in now then. Okay, I'm not expecting us to win. We're just going to give it a quick match. We're not going to stay too long on Gwent. It's always worth a good opportunity to try our hand and see if we can do anything from it. Yeah, just turn it all on private. That's the easiest way. Do what you do, and all get. I just took the 2 messages down from the chat of Mr. Unicorn that other people are going to find extremely offensive. That's all it was. It's nothing against you, I just took them down. I didn't want someone coming in the chat reading it without knowing what you were talking about and not liking what you said. That's all. You forgot how fun Gwent was until I got back into it now for the trophies. Gwent is really good fun. There was a mobile version of it a while back and I played it when it first came out. I don't think they do it anymore. This will tell you $8. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Optimus the Unicorn. You're going to go and buy a PlayStation card today? Okay. If that's what it means, I think that's what it means. You go for the Gwent cards. Yes, well, luckily we're doing a relaxed playthrough, Keller, because that's right at the start with the Baron. We failed. We tried to beat him 10 times or so. Couldn't beat him for anything, and then obviously we got him killed with a decision we made. So yeah, we failed on the collecting all the Gwent cards off the bat, although we're never aiming to, but we failed because he got killed. So it's a good job we weren't going for trophies, to be fair. Oh yeah, no, I know what you mean. I couldn't work out what you meant by it. When you said all your years streaming, giving your time and that, I couldn't work out what that meant. Oh, we just got rid of our cards, didn't he? That's a load of good. That's not very helpful. It's not worth bringing one of them back, to be fair. Otherwise I would. Let's put her on up. Trying to get him. So I'm not aiming to win. It was just I thought we could maybe get a decent card from him, but obviously it's for money, so we're not actually going to get anything from him. But in doing so, I want to try and use as many of his cards as possible, so there is a chance we can beat him. This is for close combat, isn't it? That's no good to us. trying to hold my cards off to the next round. He's going to gain 2 for winning this round as well. Would you like one? I can give you the code off stream. You can treat yourself. I appreciate the optimistic unicorn. I do. I'm just not. I don't. I've spoke about this before, haven't I? With people giving money and stuff, and I just don't feel uncomfortable with it. Zeno comes in stream and does it, and I really appreciate it, but I do find it uncomfortable. But it's your money, optimistic unicorn. I'd rather you spend it on yourself, so it's completely up to you. Okay. Well, we're not winning this. I can't see unless we can get him. He's passed. Okay, so we can win the round. I have to play that though to win the round. Annoyingly. I bring one of those back. Gives me 2 cards the next round. We're going to gain 2 cards in the second as well. We've won the round. I had nothing else I could have played there that would have been any help to us, annoyingly. Okay, I'm hoping he's got no cards left. If he's got no cards left, we've won. But we only did this thinking it'll give us a unique card, but it's not going to. Okay, that's not helpful. No, it's all good, optimistic unicorn. I'd just rather people spend their money on themselves. I do appreciate it massively. I just, I'm kind of... It's one of those weird things that I'm kind of still getting used to, I think. I don't think we can win. No, we've lost. Definitely lost now. He's just doubled that up. Okay. So let's pass and get back to the missions. But no, if you want... I'd rather you spend your money on you, but if you want to, I appreciate it at the same time. I just, yeah. One of those weird things for me that I've really still not got used to. Okay, take your turn, because I'm going to give up straight away because we've lost. Definitely lost now. There we go. We thought we'd give it a go. We lost 10 crowns, but so it's not nothing major. We've got 8,000 crowns, so it's not a massive issue. It just wasn't. I was hoping we'd play him for a card. There we go. Right, we need to speak to him now anyway. Because we have a mission to speak to him about as well. Now, I should use a normal household vacuum for PS5. Only use it for the 2 holes are designed as dust catchers. Yeah, well, to be fair, I use the household vacuum for mine, Keller. Or I get my other half to help me do it, because it's tough for me to do. But I do it all. So on the front of it and on the top, you have the vents that are inside the white casing. I just put the hoover over all that bit every week or so, and it works perfectly fine. Mine still makes 0 noise, but a household vacuum will be fine. Okay, so the woman we met outside the camp, we're going to ask we're going to ask the quartermaster now if he knows about her son. Let's see how this goes down. After the last one didn't really go down too well.
Ran into a woman, Nilfgaardian, who's looking for her son.
Yeah, you should be fine, Keller. Absolutely fine.
I did not know she would hire a witcher.
Let's say a mother's tears moved me.
You just reminded me, Optimus. I've got some PlayStation vouchers that I haven't spent yet. I got them for my birthday, early on in the year, and I completely forgot about them until you just said that. I need to kind of figure out what I want to spend them on. Okay. I will never pay someone for information, because we can just use the Jedi mind trick instead.
Now focus, and tell me everything you know.
Yes, I will. Red-haired whelp, Nazeri cavalry. A short time ago, he and several of his company sought...
So, stay as PlayStation cards. What you're on about, you were going to buy Optimistic Unicorn. I've got a couple of them for my birthday, for my last parents.
The men you caught.
And I keep forgetting about them.
We hanged them.
Damage electrics, but those Dutch guys are designed for that. Yeah, I've not heard that it can damage electrics. Obviously, you don't want it on its highest setting, you don't want it, sucking hard, but as long as it's hovered over it, it's fine. Well, mine has been anyway.
I've neither the time nor the resources, so I wrote that all are dead. Unlikely any survived long in the swamp.
See if I can't find them.
Okay, so the quartermaster told everyone they were dead because he didn't have the time or the manpower to go looking for them. Which means we need to. So, they're not too far away, to be fair. We're going to go and see if we can find the body of the boy, or find if he's still alive. Come on, Roach. I didn't ride in here because I didn't think we were meant to, but actually we can, so we're going to ride out. Didn't know if that'd cause them to have a go at us if we were riding around in the camp or not.
That's it, Roach.
Oh yeah, no, I've not spent them. They're on the shelf, and I've just not even looked at them because I completely forgot about them at the time. To be fair, that happens. There's a few things coming up that I'll probably end up spending them on. To be fair, mainly for the channel, like games that we want that are coming up soon, like the Mirage and Spider-Man 2. I can use it on that kind of thing, so it's all good. I'll use them eventually. Yeah, dry cloth works well. Or a wet cloth, but obviously not soaking wet, damp cloth. Wipe the black middle bit with a damp cloth and then dry cloth afterwards. That works as well because any dust that's there will stick to the damp cloth. Just don't make sure it's not too wet. Okay, bodies are meant to be around here, so let's drop off. See if we can find the bodies or the survivors. Okay, there's something over there. Let's go back to Igni. What have we got here?
The swamp.
Okay. I've got a feeling we're going to find the body. I don't think we're going to find him alive, but you never know.
The swamp.
Not at my age, you don't get expensive ones. I think it's about £40, I think. But I'll put it towards Spider-Man 2 or Assassin's Creed Mirage or something like that. Are you going to attack? You're going to stay there. Come on. We're going to have to deal with these ghouls while we're here. Need to block better there, didn't I, really? I think we found the bodies. Where are you? Come on.
What? Lost your nerve?
Just two of them by the looks of it. I thought there was more than two. But I think it might have just been two. There are a couple more around, actually, the further afield.
Tried to run, but got stuck in the bog.
Well,
Great target for an arbalist. Black hair. Not who I'm
we're looking
looking
for someone with red hair. We've got a couple more ghouls to take care of though first. Come on then. I keep forgetting we've actually got Fire Stream now as well as our alternative Igni sign. I keep forgetting to hold it down to use it, to be fair, because we only added it on in the last stream. Right, we're looking for red hair. That's red hair there.
Red hair.
There we go.
Probably him.
We found the boy
Need to find
who the
something
mum's
else
looking
to know
for.
Sure.
That'll be for the channel. I don't generally buy anything for myself now. It's always for the channel, to be fair. So yeah, it'll be something like, it'll be Spider-Man 2 or Assassin's Creed Mirage or something else that's coming up. We've got the vote for next main live stream game coming up. And I don't own all the games that's on the list, so
Married to his mother. Least I can do is get it to her.
it'll be something like that probably. Make sure to fully upgrade the Ursine armor you got equipped right now. We haven't got the Ursine armor equipped. Yeah, we're not wearing any Ursine armor, Keller. Yeah, so pounds for me. It's a bit less than dollars. I think so. $40 would be about 33, 34 pounds. But pounds is what the UK has as currency. So this was the boy's letter. Dear mother, this might be my last letter. My head hangs low as I write. For I have brought great shame on our family. I failed my brothers at arms. In the hour of truth, my courage failed me. I ask no forgiveness, for I deserve none. I ask only that you pray for me. May you live in health. He didn't hang himself, though, did he? I don't think they hung them. They didn't kill themselves. They were killed by someone else. But at least we found out what happened to her son. It looks similar. No, our current gear is the Witch Hunter's armor, Nilfgaardian Guardsman's gauntlets, Mountain Folk boots, and Assassin's trousers. We have made the Griffin gear, but it's too low level for us to wear. We need to find the superior diagrams to upgrade it. We can make Ursine armor, but not the basic ones. So we need to find the basic ones before we can make them up a bit better. But yeah, I'm only carrying that because we've recently made them. But yeah, we haven't currently not using Ursine armor because we haven't made it yet. It looks very similar to it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got the diagrams. I think through superior or enhanced Ursine armor. One or two of the diagrams at the very least. But we need obviously more. And the basic ones I haven't. I don't think I found the basic ones just yet, to be fair. We've come across what we've found so far. I've got some mastercrafted diagrams for the Griffin gear as well, but we haven't got the third one. Okay, we're going to go and find the lady who gave us this mission, so we can inform her what happened to her son. It's not really a nice thing to explain to her, I'm sure, but we've got to let her know what happened. We all know Nilfgaardians aren't exactly the nicest people, as you can see by the way they're treating the locals. Okay, the lady in question's here though. I sort of jumped up. Right, let's speak to the lady and let her know what we found.
Were you able to learn anything?
I was.
You get the Grandmaster upgrade DLC. I think I've got one already. I'll have to have a look.
Your son is dead.
I'll have a look in a second what we can craft. We have to see. Do we tell her the truth? I've always said we'll tell the truth, but do we? Because he obviously wasn't... He didn't die in battle. He deserted and was caught and killed because he deserted. I kind of want to be honest. I want to be honest.
Was caught and hanged.
Lies.
Found him hanging next to others. Notice posted on the tree was clear.
I did actually read the notice on the tree, to be fair.
My son was no coward.
Believe what you will.
Yeah, I always deserve to know the truth. I always try and be truthful with everything.
Mother,
no, pounds is lower than dollars.
The
Optimus the Unicorn. I'm pretty sure it's still lower.
Forgive me. I am no hero. I take no pleasure in killing Nordlings. This place is a nightmare. I have borne it until now. I can bear it no
pounds
longer.
to dollars. £1 gives you £1. Yeah, actually, you're right. It is £1 is the equivalent of $1.27. So yeah, the dollar's worth. Is that worth more or less than the pound? So $40 would be about £43. Maybe a bit less. I thought it was the other way around, to be fair. Thank you for the like, Lord. Much appreciated. Elvis, good evening. How are you? That's mission complete. Was honest if we could. We gained 50 crowns from it. Wasn't the nicest task to tell her about, but we had to be honest. You're drunk again, are you? Nice. Never a bad thing. What have we got? So we're looking at what we can craft. So Griffin basic boots, which is master crafted Griffin boots. There we go. So we can craft the master crafted Griffin boots, but we need the superior first, and that's the diagram I don't have. In fact, I don't even have the next one up. I've only got the basic boots, I think. Superior Ursine, but I'm missing the other components. I've got enhanced feline armor, but I'm missing obviously the basic. Enhanced Griffin armor and basic, so that we've crafted that one currently. Master crafted Griffin armor as well, but I'm missing superior. Superior Ursine armor, but I'm missing the basics. Ignore those. We've got the Ursine crossbow we can craft at some point. We've got all the ingredients as well. As soon as we reach level 29, we need to find a blacksmith to make that. That'll be quite cool. The actual Ursine crossbow. I can't remember where we found that, to be fair. Only by PlayStation Valves are only in the UK that we didn't buy your place because it's your PS5. No, you can buy them in other countries as well. Because all it is, you put the code in and it puts it across the equivalent value. So it's just a code. So you can buy them all over the place. A lot of people, there are so some PlayStation cards, the vouchers, they're cheaper to buy in other countries because in the UK you can't. I don't think you can buy them anymore. Not from a shop anyway. I don't think you can in the UK. I can't remember now. I'm sure they took a load away when the PlayStation Plus changed. But you can get more money, more value for your money if you buy them from abroad. So people do that to get more money's worth. So good cost we barely use. I've used it underwater, to be fair. I've got the enhanced Wolven gauntlets there, but we haven't got the basics. We've got basic Griffin gauntlets, master crafted Griffin gauntlets. The Griffin silver sword and the enhanced. Oh, I didn't realise that. We can actually make that now, the Griffin silver sword. And then we need more ingredients for the silver sword enhanced. Although it won't be as good as what we're using, so we wouldn't be able to use it anyway. Superior Sign silver sword there. Griffin steel sword as well we can make. Once we get the right blacksmith for it. Trousers. Griffin trousers. Mastercrafted Griffin trousers, but we're missing the ones in the middle. Superior Ursine, we're missing the starter ones, and that's it. So we've got some mastercrafted ones, but we can't make them without getting other ones. Oh, good evening. How are you? Thanks for the like, followers, much appreciated. How are you this evening, El? Most of you crossbow to get the trophy. Oh, okay. I keep saying that I want to use the crossbow more, and then I forget about it when combat starts, and then I don't use it. What happened to your gameplay of Batgirl, a matter of family in Arkham Knight? I don't know. What's wrong with it, El? Is that the Arkham stories? As far as I'm aware, it's fine. Is there an issue with the live stream? Is there? Obviously, it's a live stream we've already done, but yeah, is there an issue with the live stream? No one's told me there's an issue. Right, we've got to decide what we're doing next, actually, from here. So, we've done that. We need to go to... Where are we going next? We're still in Velen, so let's have a look in Velen. If there's nothing else in Velen to do, we'll head to Novigrad to do the other two people for the main story. No side missions. We've got a couple of things. What's the level? Level 22 is the main story. So anything level 22 and under is what we'll do now. So we've got this contract here, the mystery of the Byways murders. Where's that taking us? A little ways away. Little ways away indeed. Okay, we're all the way over here to Oriton. So the way we play this, and the way we've been doing this so far, is we always do the missions below the main story mission. So we need to head to Oriton by the looks of things. So we just need to get back up to north or south, but basically there will do. That's where we just need to head to, and then we can grab the fast travel. Did I play it? Pounds would be worth $10 if I get one. I think it'd be about 12. It'd be about 12, 13 pounds. I think something like that. Yeah, no, that's all good. Optimistic Unicorn. Yeah, it's about it'd be about $12. I think, or £12 worth. If that's under Gotham Stories, it will be... Hang on. It should be under Batman Arkham Knight. Bear with me a second, let me just check. But yeah, it should be Batman Arkham Knight in the same playlist. So stream Tuesday evening. And yeah, it should be in the Batman Arkham Knight playlist. I'm just looking at now. Batman Arkham Knight playlist. Yeah, it's in there. It's the Arkham episodes. Live stream playthrough part 19. By the looks of that. So 19. Part 19 under the Batman Arkham Knight playlist. Okay, so we're going to head to the fast travel point and then we can find out what this contract's all about. We just need to head to the House of Respite first. just so we can fast travel from there. She's just across here. Yeah, no worries. I think we did Harley Quinn first, Red Hood second, and then the Batgirl one after the third one before we finish the stream. Right, here we are for the fast travel. So we're going to fast travel across to Oriton, learn more about this contract, and then see where this contract takes us. This is the mystery of the Byways murders. Be interested to see what this one involves. We've got a blacksmith here as well, actually. Anything on the blackboard? No, nothing new. Nothing new popped up. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Okay. There is a blacksmith here. Let's quickly go and see the blacksmith first. He's not going to be able to do any major upgrades. I want to see what he's got for sale. And we'll have a look at the crafting as well.
Let me see what you're offering.
But he can't... I think with the... I want to see if he can make this sword for us. What's he got there? Oh, dive weight. That must be one we've sold. All these weapons are going to be no good. That's better for us, but we're going to lose so many bonuses. We lose armor piercing and chance to poison. I'll stick with what we've got, I think. Crafting wise, can he craft swords? He can. Nothing that's any good. He's only an amateur, that's why. So he's only an amateur blacksmith, so we can't actually give him to craft anything for us. That's any good to us, unfortunately. But always worth a chance to have a look.
So long.
Oh, what we should do while we're here, actually.
Yeah?
Give him to fix all their gear. Every time I try to visit a blacksmith, I try and get all their gear fixed, just to make sure it never runs too low. Repair all equipped is 30 crowns. We've got plenty of money, because I don't like spending it. I'm not worried about any of those. Because I don't spend money, we've always got loads of money on us. Right, let's speak to the person the commander of the patrol, who gave out the contract. See what he says. And we've got to try and get as much money out of him as possible, because he's Nilfgaardian.
Saw your notice. Can anyone tell me about the monster?
I can. The patrol has been lost, somewhere along the south shore of Lake Windhammer. We must know why.
Right.
What makes this Witcher's work?
Some brickmakers live south of here. They call their village
I saw.
Byways.
I didn't manage to catch the live stream live,
Many
unfortunately,
have
but I
run
saw
away.
you've got Gotham Knights. The opening scene was incredible, wasn't it?
Kills.
How are you
Redanians
finding
do
it so
not
far?
patrol there. That would be foolish. And robbers do not attack Imperials. That would be even more foolish. This leaves one option.
So he thinks it's a creature
monster.
because he believes no one else will be
We must
foolish enough to
learn what
attack
happened
people
to
there.
this patrol. The Empire places great value on the lives of its soldiers. Do this, learn well what happened. The reward will be proper.
It better be proper. Let's talk about this reward, shall we?
Need more coin. Offer's not nearly enough.
You started as Red Hood. So I think I changed my character every mission. So we always alternated our character quite a lot when we did it, and really enjoyed it, to be fair. It is. I think it's a good way to try out all the different characters as well. Red Hood is a good one, to be fair. Okay, 260 base rate. Let's start about 340. So a bonus of 80. Will he get annoyed?
This is close
A little
to
bit.
reasonable. We might yet agree.
Okay, so a little bit too high. We'll go down to 330.
This is close to reasonable.
Not quite near enough.
We might yet.
Yeah, he is slow, to be fair. Nightwing's quicker, I must admit. I like Nightwing as a character, and using him was pretty good because he's quick. But then Red Hood's a tank. Oh,
This
he's still
is
getting
close
annoyed.
to reasonable.
We're not going to get much bonus out of this by the end of it. I don't always actually try and get more money out of people, but they're Nilfgaardians, so of course I'm going to.
This is close.
Although I
to
might lose
reasonable.
this in a minute.
We might yet agree.
Okay. My bonus has gone completely down. I'm going to play it safe and to go 290.
This much.
There we go. We're getting an extra 30 out of it. It's better than nothing, I suppose.
Deal.
I'll
I'll see
see
what
some
happens
pops
to
and
your
mums, so I
patrol,
don't-
whether there really is a monster in Byways.
Good. Good.
Well, I appreciate that, Optimistic Unicorn.
Non-humans.
Thank you. Okay, so where are we heading for this? So this is... Oh, we're going all the way over there. Okay. No fast travel points, so we're going to have to do some riding to get there by looks of things. I think we should fast travel to mid-cops, and then we just ride down. We might find other things to pick up along the way. We haven't been here before. It might be a good chance to get this. If there's a signpost here, that'd be quite a good chance to do that as well. We haven't been that way yet. We've still got to go north at some point to find these notice boards. There's always places on the map we've not been. There's always so much still to do. Even when you feel like you're near the end of the story, it always feels like there's so much more to do. And as I say, the best contracts I find are the ones that you happen upon accidentally. So if we fast travel across to Mid-Cops, which is their closest point, and then we'll start riding down, and anything on the way we'll stop and have a look at, and just see what we can find. We've got to find out what happens at the byways. That's the plan. It could be, it is a creature, but it might not be a creature at all. It's always worth a look though. Merchant, have you any?
A bazaar, some tortoise shells.
Show me your wares. No, I'm not really looking for anything in particular, to be fair. I just want to. I always check them because you never know.
Remedies for trying times.
We've got plenty of weight behind us, so we're all good. Obviously, the rings you can break down into crafting materials. I've already got the weapon repair kits we can craft ourselves, so I don't need anything like that. No, we don't. There's nothing here he can give us then, unfortunately. I don't like spending money, but I still want to have a check just to see. I think people gave it too much hate. Yeah, I think too many people compared it to the Arkham trilogy, and I think that's where people went wrong. If they hadn't compared it, I think people would have liked it more, to be fair. But once it was compared, that was it. It was never going to be the same game. But I agree with you, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, at the start of it, I was kind of missed having a counter button. Yeah, I missed counters at the start, but after a little while, I found I didn't need it. Exactly, it's always different, isn't it? He's only an amateur, so he won't be able to craft anything for us either. And he hasn't got anything in his shop that's any good to us, I don't think. Tracker's boots, but again, we're going to lose bonuses. So it's not worth changing. Hang on, why can I not? I can compare them. Why can't I compare trousers? That's weird. I can compare them ones. I can't compare them ones. Are they the exact same trousers we're wearing by any chance? I don't think they are, actually. Assassin's trousers is what we're wearing. And they're trackers. I try to compare them, but it won't. I can't compare for them for some reason. Better armor, but too many losses in terms of bonuses. And they're no good. The trousers are better armor, but I can't compare the bonuses. Vitality 166, 5% piercing, 5% bludgeoning, 15 resistance slashing. We gain armor, we lose some resistance to some things. Well, they're 136 crowns. To be fair, it's probably worth it for the gain. I'm just annoyed that I can't manually compare. As I say, we don't normally spend much money, but they're quite cheap.
So long.
Yeah, dodging is quite similar to Spider-Man, absolutely. I think it's a mechanic that works quite well, though. So I can compare them now. So that's what I was trying to see. So we gain burning, we do lose the vitality. The armor's +8. And we lose some of our resistances as well, but we do gain resistance to burning. Yeah, I might. With the big coat we've got, you're not going to see them anyway. And I don't care what they look like. It was more what bonuses we get. I'll keep the others in case we find we need the vitality to be higher, and then it'll be a case we swap back. But we should be okay, I would expect.
What's the rush?
Right, we're going to call Roach, and we're going to start going towards the byways to find out what happened there. When Roach decides to show up, come on, Roach. Come on. He's still stuck in the trees by the looks of it, as he does. There he is, in your own time. Might be a bit weird since none of the other... Oh, absolutely, I do. I'm just trying to say thank you, Optimistic Unicorn. I do appreciate it. Zeno, good evening. How are you? So for those that aren't aware, the channel update video is out tomorrow evening, 7 PM GMT, and we have the schedule as always tomorrow. And the vote for next live stream main game begins Monday evening. I've changed up some of the choices. I've tried to vary it up with different genres and different types. More variety. We'll see what people think to it. What do you think about the closed camera on Witcher 3? I don't know. What do you? Oh, the closed camera. Yeah, I don't mind it, to be fair.
Hey there.
Okay, we've got a new marker here. Let's speak to the lady, because obviously we've not been this way before. We've not been this far south on this bit of the map. We're heading down here for the mission, for the Witcher contract, but we've just found another lady here we need to speak to first. What does the peasant lady need?
Help an old feeble woman.
What's wrong?
T'other night blasphemers pox taken.
I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all.
The merciful. Shrine's gotta be repaired, else Velen will take umbrage.
Yeah, I didn't.
Cows will croak, kitties will be covered in warts.
Is it closer than it used to be then? Because we started. I can't remember. Did we start? No, we waited till the PS5 upgrade came out, I think, or did we start before? I can't remember now. But I just kind of thought it was natural. You first a close camera for exploration, maybe for combat it can be a bit annoying. At times it can be tricky to see what's right in front of you, yes, admittedly. But I've kind of got used to it. It's further away, is it? To be fair, I didn't even notice the difference. I think I just got used to it really quickly, so I've not been too worried by it. Okay, let's help her.
Warts and mange? Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you.
I don't think she's even dodgy to us. It is different, is it? I didn't even notice it, to be honest. I wouldn't... Yeah. If you hadn't said it, I wouldn't know. That's a weird carving, isn't it?
The good gods have sent ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this
No, we're not here to repair the shrines.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood. Just not my specialty.
Fighting evil. That's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
Vandals are worse than beasts. Okay, I'll fix other shrines if I come across them.
I see any damaged shrines? I'll take care of them.
Some we can do on the way.
My way though.
Not a massive
Nothing's
issue.
out of the way in these parts. And the gods will guide ye.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't notice it, to be fair. So Defender of the Faith is the new mission we've just picked up. I'm guessing it's in secondary quest. Let's have a look. Where are we? Oh, it's not in secondary. Can't be in... It's not a Witcher contract, surely. No, it's not there either. Why is it not there? Defender of the Faith is one of my... Oh, there it is, level 10. So there's 2 more damaged shrines to find along our journey. I don't know if it will show up on the map where they are. But if we find them, we find them. It's something we can go searching for another time. Okay, is there anything else we're going to come across on this way south? I think there's a village, wasn't there? So we carry on following this road down. We have been to that place of power before, to be fair. That was a mission, I believe. Yeah, keep following turn left at the junction and follow the road down. That's where we're heading. You enjoying revisiting the Outer Worlds? Okay. I'd heard mixed things about that, to be fair.
Come on.
You remember those blind smile. Thank you, I appreciate that, Optimistic Unicorn. Add armor from the Netflix. Yes, so the armor from the Netflix show is in the game, but we leveled out of it very quickly, to be fair. They're both are quite low level requirements. It's in our stash, so I can't show you at the minute because we haven't got it anywhere near us.
Hey there.
We might be having a fight in a second. Are you going to attack us, or are you staying there? Just keeping an eye on where it is. We're going past its nesting site, aren't we? I think. What's it going to do? circling, but it's not coming after us. We don't need to fight it if we don't have to. We've fought a few before for different things.
Take it easy.
What is that white symbol? I hadn't seen the white symbol before. What's that white symbol? That's on the mini-map. I kind of need to go and find out what the white symbol is now. We may end up fighting this, to be fair. More because I just want to know what the white symbol indicates. It'll be a nest site or something, surely. It's underground, I think. It's proper underground, so it's not actually, we can't get to it from where we are, I don't think. No, it can't be upgraded, Keller, no. It's just a standard. So you can't argue with that. Witcher TV show. Oh, do you know, I really enjoy it, to be fair. You know, Henry Cavill. Well, he's only got this, I think this is the last season he's doing. The one that's just come out. I haven't started watching it. I've been finishing off Teen Titans. Teen Titans? I've been finishing off DC's Titans before I start The Witcher. For the next season. There's a Monster Nest there. I think we've done... Are they both... They're greyed out, so that means we've done them both, to be fair. I was more interested in what that circular thing was on the floor. And that armour will be quite useless for late... Oh, absolutely useless, yeah. There's another one here. I don't know what their markers are. There's animals around us, but I mean, there's nothing... I don't know what them symbols are at all. I've not seen those before. I'm curious to what they are. Okay, this is where the byways murders took place. Okay, there's something here. This is the byways. Fast travel is now here.
Where there's ghouls, there's usually corpses.
Right, we have some ghouls to take care of. Oh, higher level these ones than what we faced previously with the deserters. So this will be a bit more of a fight, I think, this time. Whereas the ones with the deserters wasn't really much of a fight by the end of it. Still one left. I see him sneaking up behind us there. I did just try to use our new fire stream. Take that. Take that. As we upgraded our Igni at the end of the last stream, actually, I think. So we now have fire stream as part of Igni.
It's safe now.
Anyone coming out? You remember this contract is pretty damn good. I think a lot of the contracts are, though, to be fair. They had so much more story. You'll definitely want to invest some time in the final upgrades for the Witcher gear of your choosing. I've got some already made. I just haven't got the middle. So I've got the Griffin gear upgraded to the second one. We need to find the diagrams for the third. And I've already got the diagrams master crafted.
Must have been those beasts you slaughtered.
Sign and feline skill. Yeah, I've got a couple of Ursine diagrams, but not the ones I need to go any further. I've got the Griffin set's the only set I've really got, to be fair. Manticore's good. Okay, yeah, we'll be a while before I think we're ready for the DLC, to be fair. You best maybe liked it, but it wasn't for you. Yeah, everyone has their different things they like and enjoy, don't they? So it's not going to be for everyone. Never seen ghouls come to the rescue. You're lying badly.
Something stinks.
I think the funniest mission I've done so far is the pigs. I think that was brilliant one.
Someone's paid me to dwell.
And who might that be?
That's for me to know. Gonna look around. Best stay out of my way.
Okay, so we think they're lying. Make sure we pick up all the parts of the ghouls left behind. You always use a feline army, never upgraded to Grandmaster because of the awful addition of a hood. Oh really? They added a hood to it, did they?
Thrown to the ground with great force. Internal hemorrhaging.
Okay. I'm not picking up. I don't want to steal off anyone. That's one thing we've always said, we wouldn't steal from anyone. And I wanted to check what I had in there. Right. Oh, what's that?
Ghouls tore the dog to bits. Soldiers died some other way.
Okay, so we need some more clues. I'm not going to loot the chest because I don't want to. Some ovens, haven't they? I don't want to steal from anyone. Okay, how did the soldiers die? Nothing's red there. What's that?
Handiwork of ghouls.
More ghoul handiwork. So feline armor's for speed then, I'm assuming. I haven't really paid that much attention to all the benefits or the non-benefits of all the different types, to be fair. Probably should. Oh.
Jaws strong enough to crush armor. Scent of blood still strong. Ought to follow it.
Okay, let's grab the ruby leaf while we're here. There's a few little bits to pick up. And we have the scent of blood to follow. So let's follow the scent. See where it takes us. Oh, is that where it starts then? So the dog's where it starts. Or the pig, I think it was. And leads to that body there. Then it leads over here to this doorway.
There's nothing there.
You see her side, it's going to be tanky. Okay.
House. What happened here?
Feline gear and mask house, the look is perfect.
What happened?
Griffin says mostly for signs. The only sign I really use is Igni. So I just don't like heavy armor. I prefer light armor, but I can deal with medium if needed. What do you mean, what happened? Last time I'm asking. Come on.
Last chance. What happened to the Nilfgaardians?
Tell us what's behind
that door?
What do I know?
Listen, you. If you don't tell me everything you know, you could all die. Understand? Is that a burden you can live with?
This is okay. It's quite cool when other people recognise the quest.
Beneath the village.
Tunnels.
It's Wolf School.
Elven ruins. We
Yeah,
scavenge
Griffin's
up the
medium as
trinkets,
well, to be
small
fair.
Treasures. Sell them to Novigrad merchants. No one expected anything bad to come of it. We dug through some rubble. Found a chamber. The beast slept inside. We felled the prop so the ceiling had collapsed. Didn't bury the monster though.
What beast is it?
What did the monster look like?
I need to change them. I need to change the gloves because they're heavy armor. I'm not a fan of heavy armor at
So
all.
how did it kill the Nilfgaardians?
I ran. Couldn't watch
Hard
it
to get
happen.
question is going to. Oh, absolutely. Like I say the pig sanctuary. I think is an incredible quest.
Give me the key to the door.
Come on.
Go in.
Of course we're going. It's our
No,
job.
Want to pour wax through its head, tell you your fortune. Now give me the key. So, correct me if I'm wrong. You dug through to the monster's lair, then buried the entrance, but the Nilfgaardians opened it again to look for treasure. Beast killed the Black Ones and returned to its lair. You wanted to bury the corpses, but their stench lured ghouls to the village. Now I'm here. Sound about right?
'Tis as you say. Yes.
Okay. So we know what happened.
I'm going down there.
I'm going to go and deal with the
If I'm
problem.
gone long, run. Barring the door, nailing it shut resolves nothing. There are other ways out of the tunnels. Gotta be.
I wonder if them circular signs we were seeing on the way here are part of the underneath catacombs. Right, we can head inside. That's where we're heading. There's blood on the floor as well here.
Fur shreds. Nekimara.
Oh, it's an
I've been
Ekinmara.
here till the villagers woke it.
Okay, we have a bestiary entry as well. I do enjoy reading the bestiary entries. It's not popped up on my thing yet. I like bestiary entries. There it is. Sarasti. Raiders of elven tombs either get rich quickly or die trying. The Aeons say disintegrating temples and palaces hold priceless treasures. True, but within them many a foul beast waits in deep slumber. Such was the case in Byways, where a few peasants, unaware of the dangers they faced, awoke an unusually dangerous Ekinmara. The Witcher knew this creature would be no easy kill, that the vampire would quickly regenerate, that its blows would cause heavy bleeding, that it was able to disappear into thin air, yet he also knew he could overcome these advantages. He needed merely use the Yrden and Quen signs and strike heavy blows. Oh, and avoid getting killed. Vampires are really cool. Yeah. So we want to put vampire oil on our blade. It's an Igni sign works really well against it. I know it says there to use the Yrden and Quen signs. Igni works for everything. I mean, we don't generally use bombs, to be fair, so vampire oil is what we need to add to our sword before we head down. Have we got any vampire oil in stock? Necrophage, Spectre, Insectoid, Draconid, Beast Oil, Cursed, Elementa, Ogroid. Right, so we've got a basic vampire oil. What I want to quickly check is if we can upgrade it to anything higher. We may have the ability to do so, we may not though. I don't know if we have. Superior vampire oil, we're missing enhanced. Can we make enhanced? It's all superior. Enhanced vampire, there we go. So enhanced vampire oil there. And then if we head down to the superior, we're missing... Annoyingly, we're missing vermilion. But it is what it is. We can put the basic on. We've enhanced it once. We'll put that on. I generally find, to be fair, a little bit of oil is better than no oil. So 25% attack power should be plenty, especially with how upgraded our Igni sign is. Right, what I will do though is throw in a quick save, mainly because if we die, it can be a bit annoying. Yeah, we've got lots of points still to spend in our character points. Still at 4. We're waiting until we can get that lock slot at level 30. Really, we did increase our Igni, so it's Fire Stream and Melt Armor. I kind of don't really know what to spend a lot of my points on because I'm kind of happy with what we've got. That's the thing.
Lifted.
Right, let's get ready to head down. As I say, I keep saying I'm going to try and use the crossbow more, and I keep forgetting to use the crossbow more, and I don't think I'm going to use it now. It's one of those things that I keep wanting to do more with and just not doing. Right, Mr. Vampire, where are you? Well, there's a dead soldier there.
Armor pierced. Arteries torn open.
The other thing I enjoy looking for when we're in these kind of places is any hidden chests. Because you can generally find decent stuff inside these caves. If you look hard enough. Right, this way is a dead end. And here the beast. Nothing there though. I always try and check out every different thing if we can. Okay. Another dead soldier. I can't inspect that body though. Right, it's here. We are here. Yeah, bow underwater. I've used it against banshees and stuff in the air. Sometimes it's quite good to take them down that way, to be fair. There it is. Ah, we are getting caught a little bit here, more than I was hoping for. Where's he gone? I'll do a bit of fire, even the score. Ah, I'm so slow tonight. I feel like I'm really slow at reacting to its attacks. I don't think I'm normally this slow, to be fair. Although that would help. It is nearly down. It's going to go down now. There we go. Yeah, I felt I was really slow there. Normally, I would say I'm not that slow. But I got hit more times than I would have liked. Right, let's get that loot on the floor. We got a new sword, a Blowed Aid. Need to check if that's any good. And an Ikimara trophy. Let's go on a good old roach. Yeah, we took a lot of hits there that I wouldn't normally take. I just think I was really slow. But we survived. That's the important thing. Before we leave, obviously, we've got to look around. Well, let's check the sword out first. So it's 11. It's 3 damage less than what we're using. It would increase a Jurden sign, which we don't really use, and a bit of experience. Other than that, it's not worth changing, to be fair. Not for less damage, anyway. Okay, anything in here to pick up? Chest over here. Superior Black Blood. I don't think I've heard that one before. Anything else? It can't be the only chest, surely. Making sure there's nothing else to pick up in here. It can't be it. I know there's a chest down there. Cured leather, glyph of Jurden, and lesser glyph of Ard. Do you use glyphs, Keller? And did you use them, Zeno? Because I don't really use them, to be fair. It's something I've just not really needed to use, so I've just not used them. A bit dark in here, isn't it? This is going to be... Well, this will be another exit. This is where they caved it in then, by the looks of things. I don't think there's anything else in here, to be fair. I was kind of hoping for more stuff, but unfortunately, I think we have looted everything there is to loot in here. And our job is done anyway. So up we go. Nicely put, Optimus the Unicorn. Use them to enhance the sword. See, I don't, mainly because I don't keep the same sword and stuff very long. I find we always, like, we're too good for it too soon. So I've not, I did at the start and then I just stopped putting them in. Because then I have to keep taking them out again. I just said, did you, when you played, did you use many of the, whatchamacallits? I've lost my own train of thought. I don't know, that doesn't help, does it? The rune stones, because I've not. These are all the ones I've collected, and I don't use them. And mainly because I don't think they're any use. Don't enhance normal swords. Yeah, I kind of wait until we get to like end game gear, Witcher gear. I think they'd work really well with. Other than that, I just don't put them on anything. Okay, we need to let the people that live here know what we've done. Is he in the house, is he? Yeah, just let them know we've taken care of it for them.
Gods, he lives.
Found an Ekimara hibernating underground. It was old. Must have been asleep for centuries.
Yeah, I used them on the witch stuff we got quite early on, and then I stopped doing it after that.
Won't trouble you again.
You cut off its head, drive a stake through its heart.
Did what I had to. Don't go down into those tunnels anymore. Ekimara aren't known to be loners.
You've done well.
I also keep any sword with a name I keep. Obviously, if we get the same name but a higher level, we get rid of the lower level ones. Trophy achieved. Fearless Vampire Slayer. That was a trophy I wasn't expecting. They have got a chest here. I'm not going to steal. I just want to see what's in it. It's a butter knife. Definitely not stealing. I just want to see what was in it. So that is the mission done. We just need to go and hand the mission in to the commander. So we'll go and do that. So we can fast travel back to where the commander is and hand this in. If I do buy 1 or 2 for you, appreciate it. Of course I appreciate Optimus Unicorn. I just don't want anyone to think they have to do it or anything like that, to be fair. That's actually something I'm talking about in the channel update tomorrow. Not that specific issue. We've had a few sponsorship sponsorship offers recently. I know I talk about them in the channel update, just because I turn them down for different reasons.
What brings you here?
I'd use the bigger ones, higher stats to put in an armor set or 2. Yeah, I keep thinking about selling them, but then I never do.
About the missing patrol. Been to byways. A vampire was terrorizing the village.
Probably just send it from Discord, Optimus the Unicorn. If you're going to do it, Discord's the easiest way, safest way. And I can see it while I'm streaming because I do get notifications.
Soldiers.
We will bury them with honors, as heroes.
But thank you, Optimus the Unicorn.
Your reward, well deserved.
Annoyingly, he didn't give us as much money as he wanted out of him. But that is the contract complete. There we go. The mystery of the Byways murders has now been solved. Blacksmith's gone to sleep, annoyingly. I was going to give him to fix their gear, but he's gone to sleep. So, we're looking to do anything in Velen that's under level 22 while we're out and about this way. We haven't got any side missions now, other than Defend with the Faith. They're going to tell us where these shrines are. Yes. Okay, these might be worth doing. It's a mission we need to do. We haven't been further down there yet from Byways. There's a village here we could go and have a look at as well. So, if we from here fast travel to Blackburn, grab this one there, and then from there we can head south, back to where we just were and head a little bit more south that way. I just don't like doing... I'm trying to make sure we do all the missions in an area before we leave that area that are under the main story level. That's what we've done all the way through so far. So if we head up here to Blackburn, and then from there we should be able to go across and grab the first one. We'll put in midstream when you see on Discord or wait. I'll probably wait till after stream, to be fair. Oh, they won't be able to hack it, it'll be fine, don't worry, Optimus Unicorn. They won't be able to... If you send it in a private message, no one else will be able to use it. Yeah, private message will be fine. And as I say, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Right, so it's just behind us, basically. Let's go and grab this first one. I'm hoping there's a decent reward for, being a keeper of the faith. Better be a decent reward anyway. And then we'll have a look if there's any more Witcher contracts on Velen, otherwise we're heading back to Novigrad. We've got 2 more people to speak to there who are meant to be helping us on the Isle of Mists.
Destroyed this one too.
Let's put it back up. Yeah, we need to go and speak to Roach still. And there was Dijkstra, I think, we need to speak to. Right, second one done. We're not going to get many experience points for these because they're a lot lower level than we are. It's only level 10. I've gone the wrong way. Yes. Turn around and head to the right. So we'll head back to Byways. There's a village south anyway. It'll be quite nice to see if there's a fast travel or anything there. And then it'll be near the next statue. And we'll see where that wants us to go after that. And then we'll have a look at Witcher contracts again. I've really enjoyed doing it this way. So we're always making sure we do lower level first. And I think it's added some unique kind of opportunities, to be fair, as well. Yes, some of the missions are really easy because we're over leveled. But at the same time, we've kind of stumbled across random things, which is what I always enjoy doing. Right, come on, Roach. So we're going to head south. I think we should head to this town here first. There's a harbour there as well. Obviously I want to know what that is as well, to be fair. No, let's head here first, because I want to know what it is. And then we'll head to the harbour town, and then on to the third shrine that we need to fix. It's not really fixed, is it? We're just going to pick them up, essentially.
Go.
Got a feeling the enemies here might be a little bit higher level than what we've been in the other parts of Velen, which we'll soon see. Right, so what is this building to our left? I've kind of missed the turning. I don't know what this is. Some sort of shrine, potentially? There's enemies here, I know that much. Guarded treasure. So there is treasure nearby and it is being guarded. Not too sure, we need a face for it. What's this?
Might want to look around some.
Okay. Guarded treasure's up there. Can't see what the enemy is. There's one there, what is it? Oh, Wraith. They're only level 7. One Wraith down. Wait. Can't pick up the body off the floor. Someone down. Is that all of them? Just the 2 Wraiths by the looks of things. Right, see what the treasure is. That's why I enjoy exploring as well, because you happen upon random places like this that you might not find naturally. Just hoping for good treasure. Okay, enhanced golden aureole. I may have said that completely wrong. We need to have a look at what that is. Executioner's boots, dog tallow, coal. I don't know what that was. Hang on. It's an alchemy. Enhanced golden aureole. So I'm just catching my chat. The menu on Witcher 3 PS5 is a lot faster. Oh, absolutely. Load times are a lot quicker. No, this is our last stream this week. Optimistic told me next live Monday morning. So golden aureole is, and it's enhanced, whatever it is. One of those. We haven't done a massive amount of alchemy, to be fair, so I'm not 100% what a lot of it is. So we actually look. It's not an oil. Potions. There it is. Grants immunity to poisons, neutralizes the effects of poisons already in bloodstream, extended duration. So it just helps with poison. Okay, so we found the treasure though. So that's job done. As I say, it's nice to figure out what these places are sometimes. So a couple of minutes exploring can yield decent rewards. The only thing I didn't check was the boots. So we gained these boots. I'd say they're worse. Only by 6. They do give some nice bonuses, but they're heavy armour as well, so it's something we'll end up selling. Okay, so we're going to head across to the fishing town. We're kind of doing a little zigzag at the minute, but head across to the fishing town, see what's there, and then we're heading to fix this last statue as part of the Defender of the Faith. And then we'll see what's next after that. Still a good half an hour left, so we've plenty of time. There's a building here. Definitely nothing in that building, though. Got a new marker for an abandoned site. Is that marker... Where's that marker just appeared? Okay.
Let's go.
We've got a marker up here. It just said for abandoned site.
Not your lucky.
Oh, really? Kind of just walked into a load of the camp of deserters. Camp of deserters. Just what we wanted. Right, let's deal with this guy. I think I prefer fighting people, mainly because you chop more of their limbs off. Come on, burn. The arrow hit me as I was burning him there. Any more? Oh, it's the one with the bow. Come on then, Mr. Bow. I think I'm going to burn you. There we go, I'm going to burn him. Fire stream, this is the alternate Igni sign. Fire stream. It actually looks pretty good when you use it. I'm always on, yeah, Discord's always on my phone, so I always get notifications, Optimistic Unicorn. So yeah, I'm always on, I always have it, it's always on, I always keep an eye on what's happening. Right, we need to check all the buildings. Loot everything we can from these guys, because that'll all be useful for selling. We have to keep an eye on our weight a little bit, though, to be fair. But yeah, I do enjoy lopping off the enemy's body parts. That's generally why my Witcher streams generally get not demonetized, but the streams always get put on restricted ads. Okay, as it's the bandits here. We're not stealing from anyone. We are just helping ourselves to their spoils, essentially. Barrel there. Anything else? What's in here? Oh, got a chest. Always nice to see a chest. It's only got a platter in it. Where's the spoils of war? Emerald dust? That's not bad. I was hoping for some more gear, but there's nothing from them. These bandits weren't very... Well, they're not bandits, were they? They were deserters. They weren't very successful ones, let's put it that way. Anything in here? Got a platter. Honeycomb? It's not bad. Smoking pipe. Yeah, these deserters weren't very good deserters. You would have thought they'd have lived, robbed their way around, made sure they stole everything they can. Maya Landing is a new marker. So they killed all the people that lived here originally by the looks of things. And lived off the land themselves, although not very successfully, I should say. Anything else? There's enemies here. I missed some enemies. There's a guard there. He's coming for us now. We had one deserter we didn't kill. Now we did. And the villagers will now come back. I feel bad for raiding their houses now. I didn't think they were going to come back. Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. Thanks so much an hour. Yeah, no worries at all. No worries at all. We leveled up as well, which is good. It's all good, don't worry, Optimistic Unicorn. But thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Optimistic Unicorn. So from freeing this town of tyranny, we have leveled up because of it. Annoyingly, now the villagers are back. I can't take anything from the houses because I don't want to steal from anyone.
If I ever have a son, I'll name him Geralt.
If you ever have a son, you're going to name him Geralt, are you? I wouldn't advise it personally. It's not the best name in the world, is it? Keller, oh, Zeno. Thank you, much appreciated, Zeno. Thank you for that. Let's have a look. I was going to say, we might be able to show you the gear from the TV series. Because all we're going to do is fast travel. Strangely here, there's no fast travel point for this area. I thought there would be. But it hasn't appeared as of yet. Unless we missed it on the way in, potentially. But I don't think we did. Well, we got some bits and pieces from here. None of it's going to be good enough for us to use, I wouldn't say. But we'll just double check. Novigrad longswords. They do. Oh wow! The Novigrad longswords do the exact same damage our Char blade does, obviously without the enhancements. The critical hit damage bonus is the biggest modifier, and the chance to cause bleeding. To be fair, they actually do the exact same damage as ours. That one does more damage. Oh wow! I wasn't expecting them to be higher than what we're using. I don't want to lose the bonuses. If the damage was more than our maximum, the minimum damage was a bit bigger than our maximum damage, that would help us massively. Then I would change it. And that's another one that's not too bad. But yeah, I always think the bonuses are worth more sometimes than damage itself is. That's the thing. That's the way I see it anyway. The steel swords are no good to us there. Yeah, none of them are any good to us. Always check the gear when we pick it up, otherwise I'll forget it's there. Right, we've got one more shrine to go to, so let's go and have a look at that. And then that should be this mission done. I'm kind of glad the civilians are back, to be fair. I like doing that, getting the civilians' homes back. I keep forgetting to go back and revisit later on though, because I want to know if anything changes when you head back, to be fair. We did have some nice flowing combat moves against the deserters there. Who are these guys? I think these are the people damaging the statues.
You the ones destroying shrines all over Velen?
What's that got to do with you?
What's it got to do with you?
We are the heralds of lightning. Heavy drops from leaden clouds. Unleashed, the lightning's name shall be Overman.
So basically, they don't agree with the shrines and their religious beliefs, the people that believe in these shrines. No fear of God's wrath.
The locals claim the gods are unhappy. No fear of their wrath.
The wrath of the gods? The gods are dead. We but dispose of their rotting remains, the dying embers of superstition that harms.
So they're atheists
Great.
then?
Need a favor though. You gotta clean up after yourselves here. Then go back to wherever you came from. Dispose of those embers there.
Got a feeling they're not going to listen to reason.
Religion is the opiate of the masses. The gods are dead. Thus speaks Master Friedrich of Oxenfurt. Common folk fear religion and the priests, not the gods. And this fear enslaves us in fetters of ignorance. We must forge a new morality, or rid ourselves of morality altogether.
Okay. Not about to get involved. I obviously don't want to do the mission itself, so we can't let them vandalise shrines.
Amusing as this little show is, I'm getting bored. Leave, and don't come
We're
back.
going to end up killing them, aren't we?
Or I'll tell on you to the headmistress.
Repression! Attack the system's lackey!
Okay, looks like we've got to attack. Why am I in hand-to-hand combat? Why can't I just not draw a sword? Well, we knocked them all out. And we're a completed Defender of the Faith. They all got knocked out pretty quickly, to be fair. Tracker's Gauntlets, we'll have to check if they're any good to us. We have a decent amount of stuff to sell, aren't we? Green mould. My favourite. Of all the moulds, obviously. Okay, nothing else here by the looks of it. I wouldn't say they look like they're all dead, but we definitely didn't kill them. We punched them. We didn't even draw the sword. Okay, check the gauntlets, see if they're any good. They do give us +2 armor, but we lose a lot of bonuses again, and I don't think it's worth it for that small amount of armor gain. And the heavy mace we picked up is better than our current blade. We can't use it till we're level 30. We won't be using it. I don't see the point of using it. I don't think it's going to do it enough. By the time we get level 30, we'll have gear that's higher than what that is. So, not worried about that. No worries. Thank you, Optimistic Unicorn. Much appreciated. And thank you for the conversation as well. I'm sure we'll speak later. Thank you, Optimistic Unicorn. Right, that is that mission done. So we know we've got no Velen missions now, so we need to have a look if there's any contracts that are under the level 22 of the main story. That's how we keep going. So yeah, under level 22. If not, we're heading back to Novigrad. The Mysterious Tracks, level 20. We do need to head there at some time and collect our reward, but I'm kind of leaving that because I don't really want to collect it. I think this is the last thing we need to do in Velen, other than the Griffin School Gear Upgrade Diagrams Part 2. That's there. Yeah, so we need to head... We'll do this contract first, then we'll try and do the treasure hunt. And then we're probably going to be out of time long before the treasure hunt, to be fair. And then next stream, we will move on back to Novigrad, speak to the 2 people we need to speak there, who are Roach and Dijkstra, and see if they will join us. Where do we need to head from here? We need to head back to the middle, don't we? Up there. Let's go and see what that is there first. Because it could be we're going to get a marker there to fast travel. Which will be handy. But Lindenval is where we've got to go and speak to the person who issued the contract. So we just want to go and see what this other area is. It could be nothing, it could be something. Roach, come here. Why did you run away from me, Roach? Come back. So we'll follow the path around. Finding these little villages and things sometimes can give you missions, but on top of that, this is how we found some of our Witcher gear and diagrams, was by checking on these little places. and seeing what they have near them. That tree's not on the map, is it? There is animals nearby. I'm not overly worried. I don't think there's anything to pick up here, is there though? No. Right, let's just follow the road. If something does attack us and we have to fight, we'll fight, but I don't see the point in stopping the fight if that jumps out on us, really. Other than bandits. Bandits will kill all day long. I'm not a fan of bandits. Okay. Am I going the right way? Yes. So we're just going to see what this village is, and then we will head to the mission. As I say, I remember there's a fast travel point by this village. That would help us. Through the trees. Why is there a dead end to nowhere? It's a bit weird. That path just stops there. Okay, is it a manned village? Is it friendly? Or is it full of creatures? Trophy achieved. Globetrotter. That was a loud noise. No, this village is full of beasts. But we have got a fast travel point, which will help us when we go off in a minute to the next mission. Let me just get rid of my marker. So it's an abandoned village full of creatures by the looks of things. We have a fast travel though. What is it that's here? One of us behind. Oh, they're Wraiths. What level are these Wraiths? Oh, they're a bit of a level. They are. I need magic trap would help more, to be fair. Level 16, I think that's all. Fire doesn't work on them, to be fair. Magic trap will though. No, Yerden. Come and get me inside my trap. They're a lot weaker inside the trap. Oh. One down. Is that all of them? I think that might be all of them. I don't know if not all villages come back once you defeat whatever's living there, to be fair. So there's a chance whatever brought the Wraiths here. Oh, it's a guarded treasure. New marker for guarded treasure just showed up. I don't know if that's where we are, or is that somewhere else? I'm pretty sure I'm not seeing things when I saw that pop up. Right, that's a door we can't open, so let's close the door open. I'd say the building's been smashed up. Ashes. Okay, that's one building looked at. There's a lot of fire here, isn't there? What's in this building? It's locked. Okay, so we can't get into that building without the key. Is there another way in? No. So, potentially there's a key somewhere here that we haven't found yet. That's the house we went in. Oh, the guarded treasure is actually here. Or Wraiths. So obviously we'll deal with the Wraiths before we take the treasure. Trying to place a magic trap to help us. At the minute, struggling to place it. Right, there we go. Magic trap makes them so much easier. There's still one here. Where are you? Come on. Where are you? Come and get me. I'm over here. There's more than one here. There's a few of them, to be fair. Oh. But magic trap makes a big difference, to be fair. Just because it brings them back to a physical form, you do a lot more damage against them. I could put an oil on, to be fair, as well, but I think we're okay without it for the minute. Come on, into my little trap. My trap. This thing's a bit more difficult to kill than the others. There we go. I think we got them all. Right, let's pick up all the goodies they dropped. And then we will go and see what is in this treasure chest. This guarded treasure. Okay. I think we've got a little bit of looking around to do here to see what we find as well. Right, the treasure, I'm guessing, is below. Oh, well, that's telling me. There's a little cave entrance here. Okay, we need to use the yard sign to clear it. We'll go back to Igni. I don't know what's inside. We could be up against something inside. Or not, it's just a treasure. Oh, wow! Enhanced Griffin Gauntlets. We needed that. We've got the... I think it's the basic one done, but that's the enhanced sign. So that's the other mission we were going to do. We've just done. We've got Condottore's boots and a saddle. I think that's everything in here. So it was the actual mission that was to upgrade the Griffin gear, and we were looking to do that as soon as we finished the next mission that we got marked up. But yeah, we don't need to now because we've just done it. So we've already got the normal Griffin gauntlets. We've now got the next level up, the enhanced. So when we find a decent armourer, we can upgrade those to the next level up. There'll still be 2 lower levels for us to use because we've got the enhanced Griffin armour there, and it's still too low. But it's still another one then moved up the chain. That's why it's on our inventory and not anywhere else as well. The actual... what are they? Where are they? The boots here we just picked up. Comparing it to our boots, they give us 2 extra armor damage. Armor piercing goes up to from 0 to 60 off the bat. We gain an extra 3% resistance to piercing, 3% resistance to bludgeoning. We lose the slashing goes down to 0. Oh, no, slashing is the same as we already got, but we lose the chance to poison, and we lose 2% resistance to damage from creatures. It's probably worth doing, to be fair. I know it's only a small upgrade in armor, but for what we're losing, the resistance to piercing and the resistance to bludgeoning, the resistance to poisoning is the only thing we're really losing. We're gaining armor piercing, so I think that's worth swapping to. They are medium instead of light armor, though. That is the downside. But this has worked out really well there, then. So obviously we need an armor at some point. Only got about 5-10 minutes left, to be fair. So let's make sure we've got everything we possibly can from people here. There's a soaked letter. This might tell us what actually really happened here. Read close mate, Lady Caroline's hanged herself. Tragic love affair, something like that. Some gallant gents stole her virtue and then split. Her belly started swelling and well, tragic results. But enough about that, let's get to the meat of the matter. I helped prepare her for a funeral, and I'm telling you, the shite they stuck in her coffin. More riches than a Crovery Rolt. I'm telling you, you couldn't even see the body for the glare come up all that silver and gold. So I'm thinking all those baubles won't be one prick's lick of good to our dearly departed lady in the afterlife. Whereas you and I, why, we would put it to fine use in the here and now. So perhaps we should lighten her coffin a little bit, so as nothing goes to waste. Thing is, I can't go anywhere, but you're a free man. So grab a shovel, head out to the swamp graveyard, start digging where the folk have laid out fresh flowers. Then we'll meet up and split everything fair and square. Half for you, half for me. Deal. That would explain why the Noon Wraiths came and attacked them. Because they dug up a grave, steal the treasures that are buried with the lady. That would explain the Wraiths being here, to be fair. That was that. I just heard a noise. And I didn't know what it was, and now that guy's laughing. Guarded treasure. It's a gargoyle. Right, Igni's back on. I don't know if we fought a gargoyle previously. I don't know if we have. To be fair. If we did, I can't remember doing it. I think actually we may have done one in one of the underground caves we've been to. Got caught there by Stamp. Gotta eat some food, to be fair. Oh, it caught me again. I thought I was far enough away there. He is nearly down, to be fair. How am I getting hit by that? Gargoyle is down. Yeah, that wasn't my first gargoyle because it would have come up and said it was. Guarded treasure, Greater Chernobog runestone. Glyph of actually phosphorus crystallized essence. Gold sapphire ring and some flowers as well. If I hadn't heard him laughing, I wouldn't have even gone and looked at that. It's only because I heard him laughing that made me think, what the hell's that noise? Let's just check what that Greater runestone was. Oh, it's lesser. I don't know if that's the same one or not, but we just picked up a Greater runestone. No, it's there. So the Great one is a +5 attack power. 5%, in fact. Not just a standard 5. As I say, I've not really used them yet, runestones and stuff. So we'll probably end up using them once we're got the better enhanced Witcher gear, I would have said, more than anything else. Right, heading back to the burning town. I'd say, if I hadn't heard him laugh, I wouldn't have known he was there. It's only because he laughed that I wondered what the noise was. Okay, we've cleared the Wraiths out. We've got the upgrade for our gauntlets. Just done the guarded treasure as well. Is there anything in the houses? Not by the looks of it. I feel like I've already checked these houses. Yeah, that's a locked one, wasn't it? We need a key. We hadn't found a key as of yet. I kind of think if there's a locked door, there's going to be should be something good behind it, surely. That's locked as well. I don't think I can blow it through. With the hard sign, I think locked is just, we've got to find a key. Okay. My only guess would be the keys will be on a body. Is my only thinking. We're really running out of time, annoyingly, as well. Can we see a body that's yellow, potentially? That will have potentially a key. I've said potentially a few times now, I know. That's locked as well. There's a few locked doors here, annoyingly. Either that or the people just ran away. And there must be a reason we can't get into the doors. That's one of the locked ones, isn't it? I don't know if there's anything down here because the steps came down, but it doesn't seem to be. Have a quick look. No, no bodies or anything to look at to see if they've got keys on them. We can always come back another time, but yeah, for some reason don't know where the keys are for these doors that we can't open. Maybe something we'll have to come back and have a look at another time. So what we're going to do is, we're just about out of time. We are going to fast travel to the next mission location. So we're there already for the next stream next Saturday evening. Is that a blacksmith there? There's an armourer's table, grindstone. There's no blacksmith there, is there? And we need to get rid of some of this weight, is what I'm thinking. Armourer's table. An armourer's table doesn't always mean there's a blacksmith, though. That's the only thing. Let's head there and see. If there's not, next stream we need to unload all the gear that we've got that we don't need. Obviously we're in the right place to actually speak to the person for this mission as well. There is a blacksmith here. So we're going to look at selling some of the gear we don't need on us whilst we're here. He's probably asleep at the minute, annoyingly. He is, isn't he? We'll enhance everything. Come on, Mr. Blacksmith. He's not going to talk to me, is he? Right, we're going to quickly meditate until the morning. Because I need to sell all our gear to him. Let's go for 9 AM. Give him a little bit of a lay-in. So while we do this, and before we finish for the evening, we are back Monday morning with Days Gone. That continues Monday morning. And the channel schedule goes out as normal, 1 PM tomorrow afternoon for the video, and the live stream post on the community page is 8 PM tomorrow evening. And the channel update, 7 PM tomorrow evening is the channel update video, so have a look at that, and we talk about what's coming up on the channel, how the month's been, that kind of stuff, so have a look at that if you get a chance. He can't make me what I wanted him to. He's only an amateur. Okay. He hasn't got much money. That's an issue, isn't it? Although he's got some diagram. What are these? We'll take that. Do you want to tell me what that is? Ah, 4th map. So that's a map to Witcher gear. So that should be handy. Okay. And then what do we want to sell ourselves? I don't want to sell anything that's got a name on it because we never sell that kind of stuff. The boots. We'll get rid of the executioner's boots. He hasn't got a massive amount of money. Most of the gear you pick up isn't worth very much, to be fair. That was our assassin's trousers. We've swapped to the ones that give us more armour. We lose vitality, but I think we can safely get rid of them. Tracker's gauntlets. They are better armour, but that's it. I think we'll keep the ones we've got. I want to get rid of the ones we've got because they are heavy armour, but it is what it is. We'll get rid of the mountain folk boots as well. Obviously, the Witcher gear stays, as always. I'm not going to get rid of the big stuff because I don't think you can afford it, but we've got the mace and the other mace and the other mace. Longsword. Although this mace is better than our Tachir blade, by the time we hit level 30 in 2 levels time, I would expect us to be able to have better gear, a better weapon anyway. So it's also quite heavy, as it's 6.26 weight compared to our current sword that's a lot less. So we're going to sell that as we don't need it. Both long swords can go, and then we've got that steel sword, that one as well, that long sword. Okay, now we've got the issue with the swords that are slightly better than what we're currently using. We'll get rid of that one because that's not a massive difference. That's going to go in our box because of the name. Velen axe is +2, but I don't think it's worth keeping either. How's he for money? That one's the same damage as us, but gives Igni sign intensity +5. Chance for poison +5, but we've got the other bonuses. That's the one that's interesting. So +18 damage. I think we may have to change to that. I just don't like the fact it's the hard sign intensity doesn't help us. We lose critical hits. I think we can sell this one, and I think we're good there for the time being. We're going to repair all our gear as well while we're here, and I'm going to repair. I'm just going to repair all of them. We have got plenty of money, so I'm not overly worried. Yeah, +18 damage. Something we've got to think about whether we change to that or not. Damage-wise, it kind of makes sense, as it's +18 damage, but we're losing critical hit damage bonus. and the chance to cause bleeding, and the hit chance. So I'm not too sure. But that's something we can look at the next stream. But we've got a map now to another piece of Witcher gear. We are going to overrun a little bit now while we have a quick look at this. So that's the mission we're doing next, as we've got there. But we've now got... I thought we just picked up the map. That's the bear stuff. I'm pretty sure we just picked up... Hang on. I'm being confused here. I'm sure we just picked up a piece of paper that told us where we needed to go for some gear. Where are you? Quest items. Map. Maybe I've been too quick and that's why it's not shown up yet. Unless, the only other thing it could be, I'm pretty sure we didn't have that other treasure hunt on. Skellige, Bear School. Read the letter to Ingeborga. No, that's not the one we just picked up. The only thing I could think is maybe we've already found it on our travels. And that's why there's nothing there. Yeah, it could be that we've already found it. I don't think these do they come under completed? I don't think it doesn't matter. I'm looking for no real reason. It doesn't really matter, does it? I was wanting to see if it was new or not. I think we may have already got it. So that's us saving the game. That is us for this evening. I'm afraid we're out of time. But we managed to get a few bits done. Managed to get a diagram to increase our gauntlets for the Witcher gear. We also dealt with another Ekimora after some people decided cave robbing was a good thing. And then we dealt with some wraiths after people decided stealing from a coffin is also a good thing. That's some of these people think that's a good idea, but they do, and we don't have to deal with the consequences. But that is us for this evening. As I say, tomorrow, scheduled video, usual time 1 PM GMT. Community post for all the live streams next week will be 8 PM GMT. And the channel update video is 7 PM GMT as well tomorrow. Tomorrow's a busy day. Monday morning we're back with Days Gone. The Witcher will return next Saturday evening as we continue our relaxed playthrough. My train of thought currently is when we finish the Batman Arkham Knight game, when we finally think we're done with it all, The Witcher may go to 3 streams a week, and it will be the 3 evening streams. Rather than start something new just for evenings. I think it makes sense. And as soon as we are done with everything possibly there is to do in The Witcher, we'll have a vote as always for the next game, and it'll be either Skyrim or Red Dead Redemption 2. Something we can just relax, we don't have to worry about trophies, chill out, but it's got a big adventure behind it. That's what we want. Any suggestions for people think would be a good replacement, let me know. We'll put it to a vote once we think at a certain point with The Witcher. Probably when we start the final DLC maybe. We'll see how that goes. But that is it for this evening. Thank you all for watching. As always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views and conversation. Thank you Zeno for the super thanks. Much appreciated as well. And that is it. Yeah, there's nothing else. I lost my train of thought for a minute there. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and we shall see you in a live stream very soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.